What's up, everybody? Give me a second. I'll be right back, guys. I think I'm going to short NQ. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, what's up, guys? Goldilocks, you guys are saying gold is rallying. I've been ooh, look at that. I'm leaving gold alone. I'm watching for this gold NQ potential short here. Eddie, hello. Gold from last night at 4,007 is great. Yes, sir. All right, so we're taking a look at the house account. What do we got here? I'm trying to short NQ. Let's see. Can NQ give me this short? There. Ooh, gold. Look at that freaking ascending channel there. NQ. I need NQ to flush below these moving averages. There we go. Eddie's still holding two micros. Nice, sir. All right, I'm looking for NQ to flush below 630. Can they do it? Can NQ do it? All right, who's here? Let's see. Preddy, what's up, brother? Kushal Learning, Lone Wolf, Kobop, Karen, Rafiki Media, Eddie P, Beryllium Jesse. All right, I need NQ to flush below this level. House account back above 2K. Freddie and Freddie got some nice green this morning. I traded it this morning again. So the house account is back in business. 2K in the green. Vibio Ink Tunes, what's up, brother? And I'm watching. I need NQ to flush here at 6:30. Freddie, NQ ready to go short. Well, it's not flushing. It's holding 6:30. That's the problem. We need it to flush. Otherwise, it's going to go. They just broke out of that level. They finally broke out of 625. That was overnight high. This area right here. Is it a look above and fail, right? You got, hold on for a second. You got one touch, two touches, three touches at that 620, 25 area. Come on back down, NQ. I need NQ to flush. I'm in a short on NQ. What accounts am I showing you guys, by the way? All right. What screen are you guys? Oh, house account. All right. See if NQ can behave. Freddie, 638 on NQ. All right, brother. I'm in on a short at 631. So you got a nicer entry than me. But we need NQ to break 625. Otherwise, potential for a push right back up. Eddie is long at 545. What? 2MNQ at 545. That's a sick long, my friend. Nice. NQ not breaking. Not breaking. Potential bull flag here. Lone Wolf looking for a long at 655. All right, she's not coming down. Eddie P, wife made me go to hot yoga earlier and she did not care that I was in a trade, so I just held. Spaces 1111, what's up, brother? Oh, that was not good. It was not able to come back, flush these wicks again. So it looks like they're building resistance has now become support for the upside on NQ. So did we get any news? I noticed NQ has been pushing tonight. All right, here we go. Another attempted flush. No, they're holding it. They're holding it. NQ, bullish as hell. Saudi investments, got it. We need a homeless candle to the downside. We need a 50-point homeless candle for NQ, flush. Real Robot, long on gold and NQ, looking for a miracle. Well, NQ's been pushing. It's definitely bullish at this point. I'm playing the look above and fail from this breakout area, 625. See if they can flush it back down. So far, it's holding. So far, that breakout is holding. Like I said, I'm short at 630, but I'm watching it like a hawk because they're not able to break that 625 area. If they can't break 625, forget it. You're in a long on 628. All right, a couple of you guys are long, a couple of you guys are short. I mean, it is a breakout technically, so bull bias for sure might win here. Let's see. We got NVIDIA earnings tomorrow. Spaces 11 trying to short NQ, but got stopped out 400. Potential bull flag right there. And a rip to the upside. Yeah, looks like bulls want to take this to the moon today. All right, house account back in the green after taking some nasty red last night. Freddie took some trades this morning. I took some trades on it this morning, and it's back at around 2,400 in the green. So house account surviving. Chat account short NQ 643 1 mini. All right, so I'm gonna enter you right now. 64. Well, you want 643? All right, fine. $643. What's your stop? Stop 16 points, so that would be 59. All right, you're in. You are in. And your TP is 32 points. So figure 18 or something like that. $11. You guys making me do math here today, huh? All right, there's your play. RM trade. So do I place a trade here in YouTube? Yes. So right now NQ is in a trade. So I can't take trades on NQ, but gold is available or ES. Oh, RM trades. We also have to figure out. I gotta reach out to you to figure out how to get your audio and stuff. Been a little busy. All right, NQ looks like it wants. It looks like it is a bull flag formation and potentially breaking out. Freddie, yeah. The only thing is that bullish flag. Yep, this is the only thing, and I'm short too. We'll see. We'll see if the chop on NQ saves the day. So the house account is short on NQ 643. That's a solid entry. I'm short at 631, a little lower, but I may consider DCAing. RM Trades wants to take a GC short. Okay, so a micro, one micro. So you want to take one micro short. I'm assuming you're telling me to do that with a market order right now. You want a market order short, RM Trades? All right, market order short with one micro on the house account, courtesy of RM Trades. His stop loss is 40.80, so he's playing it pretty tight. 40.80 stop and a TP of 72. There you go. That's the setup. So we got two trades, two shorts. Shorts on gold on the house account and short on NQ, but NQ not behaving. All right, so we got two plays. Short at 643 on NQ with a target of 611, and short on micros gold with a target of 72. Oh, look at you. Look at you, RM Trades. You might catch that trade right now. I'm also short on NQ, but not the best entry, 631. I am playing the channels, so I got a pretty wide target as well on NQ. But NQ needs to flush. All right, let's take a look at NQ. NQ not flushing. All right, let's take a look at that gold trade, how that's doing. Freddie, yeah, I'm not liking that gold, my NQ short either. We'll see. That little wick right there was no bueno. This wick right here, no good. NQ ripping. All right, NQ taking another pullback. Problem is, it can't flush. They're holding the 9 EMA. Every touch of the 9 and the 20 is being bought back up. Ugh. No good. Come on, NQ, flush. Well, some of you are long, so depending on what position. Some of you want it to break out, some of you want it to flush. All right, let's take a look at that gold trade now. Gold short, targeting 72 with a stop at 80, still around break even. And NQ refusing to take a pullback now. NQ is in breakout mode. Just so me French, he does not want NQ to flush. He wants NQ to rip. All right, NQ on breakout mode, huh? NQ breaking out. So house account potentially getting stopped out on NQ. Not yet. It ain't over till it's over. And let's take a look at gold. Ooh, the gold trade's in the green. So let's watch gold now for a little bit. RM Trades wants to move his TP to 67, so getting a little more aggressive on that TP. 67.9. All right. Go NQ, I think we're going to get stopped out. Not yet. Still alive. It's still alive. NQ not taking any pullback yet. And let's see Goldilocks. Goldilocks potentially stopping out as well. So two shorts, Gold and NQ, and looks like they're both pushing. NQ has a stop at 69. We're just waiting for that flush. Come on, NQ, flush. There you go. All right, I'm adding to mine there. Come on, NQ, flush. All right, here's the make or break on this short right there. And they flush that 20 SMA. Come on. There we go. Like I said, I'm also short here. You can't pull this back up. You got to flush this. Don't pull it back up. If they pull it back up, forget it. Come on, break the wick. I'm with you, Preddy. We need this to come down and break it. NQ starting to play direction now. Come on, NQ. All right, let's hop on to that gold trade. How are we doing on the gold trade? Gold trade is still alive. And all eyes are on NQ short right now. We need it to break that 30 area. Come on, NQ. All right. I'm gonna sell two of my positions so far. Hold on, how are we doing here? Come on, NQ, come on down. All right, my position is a little heavy on DCA, so I'm going to release two right now. Let's take a look at my chart. Here we go. I'm going to release two contracts right now. So now I have a better position up here at 650. And I'll let it ride. I'm not going to take a full pullback. I'll probably have to clip. But now I'm in the green. And playing the top of that channel now, which did run me up a little bit. Freddie wants to add two at 29. so let's go back to the house account. 2 at 29. And here we go. So we're adding 2 contracts at 29. And I'm still in here. I did release 2 contracts to reduce risk and stay in the green. If I start seeing, NQ, man, pushing. So we'll see how that plays out. But I've been scalping NQ tonight. I haven't done much on gold, but I have been taking little scalps, 15, 20 point scalps on NQ. And now playing this short. But I'm aware that we can get above that 20 SMA again, and that would probably run me up a little bit. All right, let's go back to the house account. House account currently in an NQ short and a gold short, right? MGC. All right, that gold trade looking juicy. Nicely done. Gold just not gold. NQ just doesn't want to take a pullback here. Stronger pullback rather. All right, let's take a look at NQ. What is NQ doing? NQ came down to test this breakout area. So far, the breakout area is holding, which was what, 625? We weren't able to break below that 629, 625 area. That's what we're waiting for, is the break. I had 4 contracts, got rid of 2 at around 630, and now I got 2 runners on my trade. Looking for this break, but totally aware that that could be the bounce area. In other words, the test of the breakout at 625, 630. And they can push this right back up. But at this point, I'll take the green that I took. And house account is in a similar trade, waiting to add 2 at 630. All right, so the house account now in 3 contracts, 2 similar trades here going on with NQ short. We got a pivot point at 620, right? Is that the pivot point? No, I got to fix the pivot points. The pivot point's at 645. That was this morning's numbers. Yep, 645. That's your pivot point up there. All right, so far we can't break below the breakout area, right? That's this wick right here, 627, 629. That 630 area. If they're just testing the breakout area to bounce it, the short's in trouble. If it's a look above and fail and they bring it right back down, then we're good. See which way it plays. RM trades, can you add? Yes, sir. So let's go to RM trades. Your micros contract. Let me know what you want to do. And before you tell me where you want to add, and let's watch this NQ trade playing out, the short. All right, looking for that TP, 2 MGC at 40.47. We do 2 MGC at 40.47. You want to add? Hold on. 40.74. Sorry. So you want to do 2 to your short at 474. Is it 470? 4074.7. All right, we're going to add right there. All right, let's take a look at that NQ trade. NQ trade on fire. I just made a killing on that trade as well. How far am I up? Ooh, that's a bad wick, so I'm going to get rid of one right now. I'm releasing one. And I'm going to leave one runner. Hold on. Come on, NQ. Come on. All right, I'm selling one there, and I'll leave one runner and see what happens. Sam, did you participate? Hey, JC, did you participate in the Tradeify Grandmaster competition? I did. I came in 208, I think it was, for the final tally. All right, got one runner left on this short on NQ playing this channel. Let's see if we can get a run to that pivot point. Oh, and the house account, guys. The house account is the star right now. Hold on. House account just got the killer trade right there. Nicely done, Freddie. Oh, Freddie, you want to close your trade? I haven't closed all your positions, by the way. It only closed one. Do you want to close the whole thing? Not yet? Okay. Let me know what target. What do you want to do as your target? All right, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to bail here and take my profit for the night. I'm bailing right here on that short. And done. That's it on my trade. So up nicely for the night. Let's go back to the chat account. All right, chat. Let's go to the chat account. So under the 5-minute wick, just at the wicks. Oh, you got to tell me where. What number, Preddy? Hold on. Move stop loss to 40.78. All right, so now you got 3 contracts. So let me add 3 contracts at 40.78, 40.77. Here's your stop. 40.77.8. Ready? Let me know where you want to get out, brother. I need numbers. 24.595 for your exit. And buy right there. 24.595. Okay. So house account in with 3 contracts. Offloaded 1. Final target of 595. My account, I'm done on that trade with 4 minis and trailed it for some nice green. Trail yours at the last bearish hike. You killing me, Preddy. All right, you want me to trail it? Where at the last bearish high candle? What time frame? 5 minute? 1 minute? At the wick now. All right, you want me to trail it from here? All right, let's go. 2 contracts. Buy. Here we go. We're going to start trailing it. Although I think you got it. Nicely done, Preddy. All right, Preddy with a nice little trade for the house account. Let's go. Nicely done, sir. All right, that was a nice short. House account took it. I took it. And let's see. Gold. How are we doing on Goldilocks? All right. All eyes on gold. Preddy, nice job, man. Nice job with that trade. I Let's take a look at the house account. There we go. Hold on. So NQ out with a mega flush there on that short. All right, I think that's it's a solid trade for the house account. Nicely done, Preddy. And let's take a look at MGC now with RM trades. And like I said, I also took that short. Although I had I got into the short a lot earlier, and I built the short around the channel, the top of the channel. So top of the channel, top of the channel, top of the channel, and finally got the play to the downside for some nice green with 4 minis on that one. So I think I'm going to reset, and let's take a look at another trade. Maybe I'll pass some evals tonight. All right, let's take a look at Goldilocks. We do have gold trade short, targeting 40.67 with a tight stop at 40.77 with 3 micros. It's courtesy of RM Trade. Sorry, RM Trades. RM Trades, it's been my fault. I've been a little busy, but let's try to coordinate tomorrow some time to get you set up. So I'll shoot you a text tomorrow. All right, let's go back to my account. Like I said, tonight I did some changes to my scalping setup, and I've been scalping NQ. It's been playing out nicely tonight. I don't think I took too many trades on gold. I think I took 2 shorts on gold on top of channels. Let's take a look at gold for the night. I took 2 shorts right at tops. Some nice tops here. Look at his short right there on gold. And another one right here. Right at that 200 SMA. In hindsight, this magenta level, this is a 4-hour level that I shorted right here. I should have shorted it again. But because of the rip up, I got a little nervous. And that actually was the short. Look at that play right there. So I took 1 and 2 shorts on gold so far tonight. And let's take a look at NQ. NQ I've been scalping. NQ I've just been no mercy with NQ. 15, 20 point scalps. Over and over again, as you can see it all messy here. And then this short that ran me up a little bit, but I was playing the channel. I wasn't too worried about P&L here. I was watching the channel itself for the break. And it played out. All right, let's go back to Goldilocks house account, courtesy of RM Trades. M. Schultz, JC, do you use Ninja Trader and what copy trader? I do not use Ninja Trader myself. I use Quantower. And mainly, I copy trade either with Quantower's built-in copy trader with Rhythm accounts or with Tradesyncer, where I can copy trade Tradeify and Rhythmic accounts. Most of the time, I'll copy trade with Tradesyncer. Tonight, I locked in my accounts a lot earlier. I think most of my accounts are only up about $1,000. I am pushing some evals tonight, and as you can see, they're a little more in the green now, about 4,000. But those are just evals. The straight to funded accounts are only at around 1,200 for the night. But I'm scalping tonight, so let's see if we can get another setup. All right, we're watching this gold trade, courtesy of RM Trades, with a target of 40.67. I'm watching NQ. for a potential long now. Kites kick. Yep. 580 is VWAP and NQ bouncing at 580. And Preddy is in a long on Goldilocks, targeting 4079. Flex Futures, have you heard about Projects X rug pulling the prop firms? Yeah, man. I was going to do a video, but I just didn't get a chance to do a video over the weekend. But, I mean, listen, that was expected, right? Topstep has been building the entire vertical platform, right? They're the prop firm. They have the platform. And now, as a broker, I forgot who they partnered with. So technically now Topstep is the all-in-one prop firm, which now will be able to offer live accounts. So I think what they did was genius. I've been talking about Project X on my videos for some time. I've been warning everyone about Project X for some time. If you watch my videos, you guys know that I don't trade Project X. I've never been a fan of Project X because what played out is what I've been saying for quite some time now on my YouTube channel. The rumor is, and I got to be careful with how I say this, the rumor is Topstep is the owner of Project X. Project X is rumored. I got to be careful how I phrase everything. Project X is rumored to share data with the prop firms that offered Project X. So Project X would share data with XYZ prop firm if ABC prop firm also offered Project X and the trader was on both. So that was a big no-no for me. So that's why I've never traded, and I don't plan on trading on Project X. The rug pull makes total sense, right? I'm not surprised. I don't know why people are making a big deal out of it. Project X, Topstep did the right thing, the smart thing. They offered Project X to all the prop firms that wanted it. They used it for data, right? All they did was offer it, see how flexible or how they can scale their platform. They got a ton of data from all these props. They got trading behavior, trading data. And once they got it, they're like, all right, thank you. Now we're going to go solo with this. So it's a very genius strategic move, I think, on Topstep's part. But I don't think any prop firm didn't expect it. I mean, for Topstep to create a platform and offer it to the competitors, there's always a catch. The catch was, we'll use the prop firms as our guinea pigs. Let a bigger pool of traders test the platform, find all the bugs and all that good stuff, and then when they're ready, they'll pull it from everybody and use it for their own. So I think it's smart. By the way, I'm not hating on Topstep. I think it's a genius move. I don't trade on Topstep because they only limit you to Project X. But that doesn't mean it's a bad platform. I mean, I know they had a ton of issues with the outages and all that stuff. So if you like Project X and you can deal with it, good for you. Jonathan, what's up, brother? M. Schultz, does Quantower have a lockout feature like Project X? Yeah, brother. It's called turn the laptop off and lock yourself out of that office. I'm kidding. No lockout feature on Quantower. Flex Futures, I heard Topstep is removing their activation fees. That is the rumor. I haven't seen it yet, but that is the rumor, which is smart. Topstep will make it very tough now for prop firms to compete. If they drop that activation fee and don't increase the cost of those combines too much, that's going to be pretty competitive. I got to tell you, even if you have to trade on Project X, that's pretty damn competitive. M. Schultz, lockout feature. Yeah, I honestly, RM Trades, move take profit to 40.65. Okay. All right, so RM Trades moving the TP on the house account to 40.65. Kites kick, old school lockout called discipline. Yeah. All right, I'm watching NQ here. Looks like NQ is looking for further downside. But after that short, I think I'm good for now. I was about, on these contracts up here, I picked up about 60 points just on these alone. So I'm going to chill out. I think I had a good day. Good night overall. Let's take a look at house account with their gold trade. The Unclaimed King, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Archers F10, welcome to the stream. The Wiz, hello, sir. Let's see who else is here. Lone Wolf, I've said to you. I've said hello to you, right? I think I've got everybody. So welcome everyone to the stream. If do me a favor, if you haven't done so, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:45 p.m. I think I'm going to lock my accounts here at this point. No more trades and locking in the green. That was a banger short right here on NQ. And I'm done. So now we're going to play with the chat account. So for anybody who's just tuning in, we have a chat or house account that you guys, the viewers, trade. I rarely traded. I broke the rules and I finally traded the chat account yesterday and today, only to help bring it back into the green. We had some drawdown yesterday. Freddie took some trades this morning and brought it back to green. I took some trades this morning, brought it back to green, and now with tonight, house account at 4K in the green. So good job, guys. And to everybody who takes trades on the house account, can't thank you enough. Win, lose, or draw. It's gutsy already to take the trade. So good stuff for everyone who's been taking trades on the house account. Again, win, lose, or draw, I don't care. So don't feel discouraged if you've taken a trade and it's taken a loss. Look at Preddy. Preddy's been battling it, and he took some. I think Preddy took some red last night. Was it Preddy or somebody else? I forgot. And this morning, Preddy back-to-back sessions in the green. So that's trading. You'll have good days and bad days. So don't get discouraged on taking trades on the house account. All you got to do is call out the trade in the chat. I need your, if you want to do minis, micros, what instrument, and how many max. Tire Malik. I said. Yep. I trade live every night, Monday through Thursday. 9:45 p.m. Eastern. Monday through Thursday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. And I also trade the morning session, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Preddy, I could be wrong, brother. So you've been pretty consistent, big in general with the chat account, bringing in some green. So appreciate you, brother. Lone Wolf, some winning trades on silver and MNQ. MNQ or NQ has been pretty juicy tonight for scalps because of the movements. It's been playing this channel since the open pretty aggressively, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down, and that's where I started my short. I started at the top of the channel. Did run me up, but I only added at the top of the channel until I finally got the flush. The flush was a little prolonged, not like this one, and this one. They dragged it out, but finally gave us the flush we were looking for. And you play the chart, not P&L, and it played out nicely today. So, all right, let's go back to the chat account. Goldilocks short. All right, Preddy wants to go mini market long. All right, so we're going to go market long with 1 mini on the house account. Oh, wow, what is this? 1 mini market long NQ, stop loss 15 points. All right. And 15 points would be 81. I need to learn how to add. 76, I guess. There you go. You sure you want to give yourself this wick right there, Preddy? NQ's chopping. All right, stopped out on the NQ long. That was a pretty quick stop. All right. NQ's chopping right now. Let's take a look at the gold trade. Sam, is Topstep considering dropping the activation fee, or is it just piece pulls? It's a rumor on social media. I can't say yes or no. I don't know, to be honest with you. But there have been multiple comments on social media about Topstep dropping the activation fee. We'll see. We'll see if it's true. All right, NQ. What's NQ doing here? Oh, NQ going downtown. Sparta 520. What's up, brother? Kobop, I bought gold 3 times at 72, but it wasn't going to go, so I got out of break even each time. Hey, break even is better than a loss. Sam, yeah, I don't know about Topstep bringing back any platform. I think Topstep is doing the smart thing. I mean, listen, I won't trade with Topstep, and I don't like Project X, so I'll probably won't trade with Topstep. But what they're doing is pretty smart. So if you want to trade with Topstep, you can only use Project X. If you want to go live or have your own funds, Topstep now has or will be offering live accounts. So I think for everybody that has been in the futures game up until now, you've made a decision on the platform that you like, right? You either trade Project X, you're on Quantower, you're on MotiveWave, you're on Ninja Trader, but you got to look at what Topstep is doing. Topstep is the king of marketing. They bring in all the new traders. So for a new trader, what they're trying to do is, it's genius, is say, hey, if we bring you to futures trading because of our marketing and everything we do, we don't want you to go to Apex or Take Profit Trader or try out Ninja Trader or try out Quantower. The more you give them options in terms of what they can trade with, Quantower, Ninja, the more susceptible that trader is to go with another prop firm. But if they're spending the marketing dollars, they're bringing in a brand new futures trader, they give them the platform, they give them the prop firm and the option to go live, you're locking in a customer for life. All of us who've been trading now for a while on futures, we're diversified, we got multiple props, we got different platforms. That's not what Topstep is interested in. They're interested in all the new traders, all the young blood that's coming into the futures prop firm space and lock them in from day one with Project X. I think it's genius. That doesn't mean I'll trade with them, but it's genius. Genius marketing there. All right, let's see. Freddie, 24577 entry long, 1 mini. 24577 entry long. Okay, so let's take a look at the house account. 1 mini, 24,577. $24,577. 24,577. Did I read everything? Stop loss is going to be 16 points. All right, when you get filled, we'll worry about your Lone Wolf. You left Topstep because of that? Yeah, I traded on Topstep when you could trade Quantower or whatever other platform you wanted. For me to get on Project X, nothing against it. Just find it hard for me to switch. Quantower does what I need it to do. I can copy trade multiple props. And if I'm going to copy trade Tradeivate accounts, I can use Tradesyncer. I think I have my setup. But again, Topstep doesn't care about me or traders that are already diversified or using other platforms. What Topstep is trying to do is lock in the young blood, the new futures traders, lock them into day one to Project X. Hey, I mean, I'll give them to that. They got some pretty cool features on that platform, and lock them in. You start trading combines, learn how to trade futures, and then when you're ready, use Topstep as your live broker. Genius. All right, Preddy wants to cancel the mini. Market is going to continue to the downside. Cobop, I like NinjaTrader way better than Trader, but can't trade multiple accounts at one time. I've been using NinjaTrader since 2005, and I can do my own indicators. NinjaTrader, you can copy trade multiple accounts. Well, you got to use Replicanto, but you can use NinjaTrader and Replicanto to copy trade. All right, guys. As far as I'm concerned, I think I've scalped the hell out of NQ already in gold, so I'm locking in the profit. Let me see if I have any evals that I can trade or buy potentially some more evals to trade tonight, because I'm locking in the green for tonight. House account. Let's take a look at the, we have a gold trade, right? How are we doing with this gold trade? Ooh, gold trade potentially taking its time here, not giving us TP. Yeah, I believe Replicanto, if you check out with JCDT, you do get a discount on Replicanto with that code JCDT. So thank you, Kelly Coffin, for bringing that up. All right, let's take a look at the gold charts. I want to see what gold is doing on my charts. Looks like there is a channel playing out on gold. Let's take a look at it. So unlike NQ, gold has been in a ascending channel, but a little different and wider, right? We came to the bottom of that channel, a little look below and failed, came back up, pulled back, and it's just been slower. I've only taken 2 shorts on gold tonight, both for about probably just 5 points on each one. So I'm leaving gold alone. Gold is a little slower tonight versus NQ, which just gave us nice, juicy moves up and down if you're scalping. Team Massive, blessings, sir. All right, let's go back to our gold trade on the chat account. And if anybody's new to the stream and you're wondering what the hell does he mean with a chat or house account, this is an account that you guys can take trades on. I rarely trade it. Yesterday and today, for the first time, I broke the rules on the chat account, only because it was in a little bit of red. So I did take some trades to bring it back into the green. Preddy took some nice trades this morning and now tonight with a banger short on NQ. So the house account is up 4K. If the house account gets up to payouts, those of you that trade the house account, divvy it up. I have no interest in that payout. But it is a good way for you guys, for the community, to get some payouts as well with the chat account. So that's, getting a little unlucky with the stop on the house account. Let me just make sure we're leaving. Are we leaving that stop where it is, RM Trades? Just want to make sure I haven't missed any of your messages. All right, sounds good. Looks like house account getting close to a stop at 40.77, but it ain't over till it's over. Gold chopping. All right, let me go back. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta get some water and see. I gotta do some dad duty, so I'll be right back. Do me a favor, if the market starts crashing or something, blink twice. I'll be right back. All right, what's the market doing? All right, let's take a look at the chat account. How are we doing there? Where's my phone? I got my phone. I'll be right back. All right. So gold trade, gold's a little slow tonight. Nah, being a little difficult with that short on gold. NQ, what a mega short. Did anybody hold that short from up here? Juan Restrepo. Nice, man. Nice hold there. That's a beautiful short. So all it was, if you take a look at what NQ has been doing, and this is the reason for the short. This is the range that NQ has been playing, right? Top, and we had a look above and fail. I started my short right at the top, playing the range, but got a little pushed up here and there and added at the top of that channel. But all NQ did is play this range. We did have a little look below and fail here, and I was scalping this here, but that's really all NQ's been doing tonight is playing that range. All right, looks like the chat account short is back in the green. So Juan Restrepo holding that short. Added Yadas holding from 650. Nice. So I think in hindsight now, next time I'm building a short, I'm going to hold one runner a little longer. I mean, listen, I still got some nice profit there with 4 minis, but could have done a little more damage to NQ. I'll take it. All right, house account back in the green. Hello. Is gold finally going to flush? Aditya. Did I get it better now? Aditya. Kelly nailed 5 points twice on NQ at the channel line. Nicely done. All right, so now we were watching NQ. So NQ basically did the same thing it's been doing all night. Top of the channel, back down. Top of the channel, back down. Top of the channel, back down. Now, are they going to break to the downside? We're also at a, where's your next pivot point? We're at a prior pivot point at 530. I'm not going to push my luck and play the bounce to the bottom of that range, but chart patterns tend to repeat themselves. Aditya. All right, gotcha. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's take a look at Goldilocks. Goldilocks short. How are we doing on that short? Battling it. So the house account is in a short at 40.75 with a tight stop, 2-point stop. Very nice risk management there. 2 points, targeting 40.65. And that is courtesy of RM Trades, which we will have as a guest pretty soon on the stream. Honestly, it's been my fault. I haven't had a chance to do a test run. So looking forward to RM Trades guesting on the stream, hopefully this week. So stay tuned, guys. All right, we're watching the house account trade. Listen, guys, in the meantime, do me a favor. If you're enjoying the content, do me a favor. Smash that like, smash that subscribe button. I do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. The stream starts. And for those of you that trade New York session, I also live stream in the mornings, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. So welcome everyone to the stream. And JT1111 NQ, similar PA as last night. Let's see how far she drops. Yeah, that's the question, right? We're just talking about that range. It's a about 100-point range for NQ from this afternoon's flush, right? They, during power hour, they came and flushed it. They brought it back up right at the Globex open, brought it back down, brought it back up, back down, back up, back down. It's 100 points up and down all night. So if it's just range bound, we're not going to see the break. Maybe a look below and fail, similar to this. But I would gamble that we're going to be range bound for a little bit with Nvidia earnings tomorrow. We may be range bound for the rest of the night, or London as we get closer to Nvidia. GC dumping. All right, let's go. Let's go watch that trade live, courtesy of RM Trades, targeting 65 on that short. Flex futures. I do not trade the tick chart, brother. I should, but I do not. All right, Preddy wants to go long on NQ 1 mini, the bottom of that channel, 25,540. So here we go. Buy long 25.40, 16-point stop. I think it's going to run up without you, brother. I'm kidding. And you're giving it 16 points. All right, so that would be, man, I suck at math. 24. All right, so house account with a long entry waiting to get filled at 25.40, potentially playing the bottom of that range and continuing right back up like it's done all night until we get a flush up or a breakout. We'll see how it plays out. Let's take a look at the house account trade on gold. Gold, look at that, RM Trades. Martin Suarez, the house account is in a short right now. So we're already on a short and we're watching it actually live right now. Hold on, let's take a look at that short. Gold breaking that 200 SMA, and the target on this gold trade, 40.65. Good to see you, Martin Suarez. All right, house account is now in a long on NQ with a 15-point stop. Hoping that these lows stick. And that's where the stop is at. Let's see if they can bounce it. Playing the bottom of that range. Assuming it stays range bound, right back up. It's a 100-point range, but let's see. All right, let's watch gold for now. Looks like gold might get TP. RM Trades. Look at that. Nice trade, brother. How many points is that? About 10 points on Goldilocks here. So let's watch that gold trade. Looking like it wants. Oh, but this is 3, right? So let me put in 2 more here. 2 more at 40.65. There you go. Now you got all 3 at 40.65. I'm glad I caught that. GT Trader 67, gold might bounce at 40.65.2. The TP on the house account is at 40.65 on the DAT. All eyes on that gold trade, looking for that TP to get hit. Ooh, missed it by a tick right now. Come on, gold. Here we go. All right. Nice trade. I'm going to close your stop. Look at the risk to reward on that trade. Very minimal drawdown. You got 1 wick of drawdown and 10 points to the downside. Very nice trade. RM trades, very nice. Nicely done, sir. All right, now let's go to eyes on NQ. How are we doing? Ooh, NQ about to get stopped out potentially. Well, we'll leave that one alone for now. But back to this trade. Very nice trade, RM trades. You added about 10 minutes into the trade in the green. You added while you were in the green. Nicely done. So stay tuned. RM Trades will be a guest hopefully this week. Honestly, it's been my fault. Just been a little busy with the weekend stuff, but hopefully we'll get RM Trades this week to guest. And he's got some interesting things to talk to you guys about, indicators and all that good stuff. So looking forward to RM Trades guesting here on the stream. All right, let's take a look. And like I said before, I've opened up guesting to you guys, the community. You guys are more than welcome to message me, send me a DM in Discord, or email me if you want to guest. You don't have to do video. You can just do audio and talk about your strategy, your journey, where you are with your journey, how many years in futures, your strategy, more importantly. That's what the viewers, I think, get value is learning more strategies, different approaches to the market. And that's the goal with the stream. I've always said that my goal with the stream is to provide traders different trading styles. Yes, you get to see my style and what I've worked on in terms of trading, but there are plenty of other strategies out there. You guys have seen Jesse with his Renko bars, probably one of the brightest traders I've met in future space. You guys have seen Shark. You guys have seen, and now hopefully RM Trades this week. We'll talk about his strategy and some of the indicators that he's built and all that good stuff. So a lot of good things coming into the stream. My goal is always give you guys value, right? Different trading styles, different people that you guys can see. Oh, there's Beryllium Jesse. You guys got to watch Beryllium Jesse, man. One of the brightest traders I've met. The guy. I want to see where this guy is going to be in probably just 5 years. That's probably all we want to see is 5 years and where his journey is going. So I got some good expectations with Mr. Jesse, Beryllium Jesse. All right, Apex has been down for a while now. Yeah, I think Apex website has been down because of the outage, if that's what you're talking about. All right, house account in some nice green, currently in a long on NQ. Beryllium Jesse, I just need to learn how not to blow up everything every couple of weeks. It's part of the journey. I think we've all have bad habits to try to correct. All right, so house account is in a long here, holding these levels, holding these lows. If we take a look at this chart, are they going to hold the floor again and bring it right back up? Surf Mateo, a couple of weeks more like every day. V33, how would you describe your trading strategy in a few words? I mainly use support and resistance, but I have started to include other, I guess, tools, including, what's it called? Regression channels, and just added that to my arsenal. But still, I think the foundation for me has been levels, 1 hour and 4 hour levels, higher time frame levels used in the smaller time frame scalping. All right, let's take a look at that gold trade now, starting to pick up. Let's see if they can pick up the bottom of that range and bring it right back up. GT Trader, GC bounced off that 65.2 target. Let's take a look at GC. GC had a banger trade thanks to RM Trades. Look at that. RM Trades, what are you, sniper entry, sniper exits? Look at that exit. Nicely done, sir. Targeted this little breakout area, huh? Nicely done. Look at that. The retest of these of this breakout area. Nice trade. Look at that sniper exit. All right, let's go take a look at that house account NQ trade. Still NQ taking its time to pull back up. Might get stopped out there. RM Trades. That was a Mac Decatur trade. All right, I'm looking forward to hearing about it. All right, house account. Trying to get NQ to bounce here at the bottoms. They may test some of these lows, though. Let's see if NQ can hold this bottom and bounce right back up. John Bergeron in the house. Sorry, brother, I didn't see you here. Good to see you. Let me just make sure I'm saying hello to everybody. Martin Suarez, I've said hello. Holusabola, welcome to the stream. Texas Goat, welcome to the stream. Bernardo Strali, what's up, brother? Aloha. PR77 in the house as well. Good to see you. And a house account in NQ long that doesn't want to take off. We're at the bottom of this range here. Eddie P, yes, the only trade that is not available on the house account is NQ. NQ is in a long right now, but gold is open. Texas Goat, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. I may hop on a NQ long, but I'm waiting to see what they're going to do with the bottom of this range. They may come and test some of these lows, which I scalped earlier. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to be a little patient on the long. Potential flush on NQ. Testing that overnight low at 496. House account about to get stopped out. Let's take a look at the house account. Coop in the house. What's up? Oh, saved by the bell, Freddie. Is that the wick you wanted and now they bounce it? All right, guys, while we watch this trade, do me a favor. If you're enjoying the stream, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. And I also do the New York session Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. House account just doesn't want to take off. All right, I think now you might get a stop there. Still alive. All right, house account, a little unlucky there with a stop on NQ. Little paper cut, and that's what I was watching for, is the break of the bottom of this range. So potential test of the current session low at 497. We touched that probably an hour into the Globex open. Let's see what happens, but technically still range bound. Probably just testing these lows. Let's see. Freddie, yeah, that was a solid paper cut with a good stop loss. I mean, this at this point can pick up some steam to the downside. I still think it's going to be range bound and probably just testing some of the lows for the bounce, but let's watch. I'm not hopping on. As much of a contrarian trader as I am, I'm not going to be quick on the trigger over here on a break. All right, so the chat account is open for trades on all instruments right now. NQ, no trades. MNQ, no trades. ES, no trades. Gold, no trades. And MGC, no trades. So house account is up $1,500 for the night. Currently up $4,000. It was down 2,000 last night. So nice recovery on the house account between this morning's trades and tonight. Thanks to you guys. All right. NQ testing that session, overnight session low right there at 497, breaking through it. Wow. All right, let's take a look at ES. Ooh, I just put ES on top of NQ. This is the ES chart. ES tanking as well. ES just flushed their low as well, right there. So this gray line that you see is ES. ES just broke their low as well. So it came and tested the overnight low right there, 497, call it 500, and bouncing 10 points. Let's see what happens. I'm going to remove ES so it doesn't get too crazy. Actually, let's watch it on the house account. So literally, NQ just came and tapped that overnight low and bounced it, right? That was the low an hour into the Globex. To the T, touched it and bounced. VWAP George, what's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in. Okay, GC 1 mini. All right, let's go with a 1 mini entry at 40.69, courtesy of RM Trades. He wants to go 1 mini long entry 40.69. With a TP at 75.8. Did we miss your entry there? What happened there? 40.69. Oh, you played that bull flag. Missed that little bull flag there. But I think we missed your entry, RM. 40.69.6. There you go. And your stop is at 40.67.5. All right, there's your stop, 40.67.5. And your TP, 40.69.6. Did I read that right? 40.69.6. No, wait a minute. Where's your TP? 40.75. Here we go. 40.75.8. There we go. Now I got it right. Okay. 40.75.8. Yep, got it. All right, house account in a trade again with 1 mini on gold with a really nice tight stop, playing that bull flag right there for a push up to these highs, 40.75.8. NQ, Freddie, a little unlucky, stopped everybody out, and then the bounce. If we take a look at NQ, same little look below and fail here, and potentially range bound right back into the range. Nasty Nasdaq. All right, where are we with Goldilocks? Here we go. Latino Potato, welcome to the stream. Let me know if you're taking a trade on the house account. I need to know your stop and all that good stuff. Cobop also in the same long. All right, there you go. I just realized that there is no point. There we go. Let's put this down here instead of covering the whole thing. Ah, here we go. Much better. All right, I think that looks a little better. Team Massive, how is the NQ entry? I believe the NQ entry got stopped out. Yep, stopped out. At least the last one. NQ's we've been playing shorts, longs. All right, let's take a look at gold. All right, guys, do me a favor while we wait for this gold trade to play out. If you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. Do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern, trading futures, mainly NQ and gold lately. I also live stream in the mornings, every morning for the New York session, 9:15 a.m. Ayrton Valeriano telling us he's short in gold. All right. Stuart5232, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. I agree. Let's get it. All right. Chat account currently in a trade courtesy of RM Trades on one mini Goldilocks, targeting 40.75 with a tight stop at 40.67. 2-point stop going for about 6 points. Rich Rachi, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, brother. Ayrton Valeriano shorting gold at 40.70. All right. All right. How are we doing on this gold trade? How do you validate a break of support, resistance, or channels? Holding the break, right? At least on a 5-minute. All right, gold playing that long up to 40.75, and NQ playing that channel, playing the range, doing the dirty. All they did was a little look below and fail, and potentially right back into the same range we've been watching all night. Top of the range, come back down. Top of the range, come back down. Top of the range, come back down. I agree with Beryllium Jesse. Let's smash that like. If you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the content, not the cotton, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. Pretty looking at gold. I'm undecided. I mean, you got this little breakout area right here. Came back, tested it, tried to flush it, came back, testing it. Looking like we are going to come back and test these highs. All right, it just broke. I think that long is doing just fine. Another potential winning trade courtesy of RM Trades tonight on the chat account. Martin Suarez, we are in a long on gold. We're actually watching the long on gold right now. GT Trader is long gold at 69.6, targeting 76.3. Martin Suarez, the good thing is you're in sync with the house account trades. That's good. All right, here we go. There's that gold trade. RM Trades, I have your TP at 4075.8. I just want to make sure I got the right number. All right, sounds good, brother. RM Trades asking to move stop to break even. All right. All right, RM Trades with another banger trade right there. First one with micros, this one with 1 mini, and let's close this stop. That one was for about 5-6 points there, a little more, yeah, 69, 6.5 points, nicely done. Mac Decatur for the win. So stay tuned, guys. RM Trades will be on this stream hopefully this week. And he'll be talking about his strategy, some of the indicators he works on and that he's written. So stay tuned, guys. Look at that. Another sniper exit. All right, well, there it goes. Another sniper exit there and taking a pullback right there. Braden, 369 across 3 accounts. Nicely done. All right. I got a... What's NQ doing now? NQ... struggling to get back into the range, so potential move to the downside if they break. So they broke it, came back and tested, and looking like they want to flush now. NQ not looking good. All right, guys, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. See who else is it here. Braden D, 3691. Kites kick out. Have a green day. See you all New York Open tomorrow. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm pretty. Morovsky. Oh yeah. So guys, thank you for bringing that up, Morovsky. Apex is 80% off. I just haven't had a chance to update the ad, but Apex Trader Funding is 80% off right now. I think they're doing $40. Is it $40 resets? I'll have all the info for tomorrow. I just haven't had a chance to update it. But yes, and thanks for bringing that up. Apex Trader Funding is at 80% right now with code JCDT. GT Trader. Oh, yeah, you were in that gold long as well. 76.3 hit for you. Nice. All right, guys. While if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. It does help me out with the YouTube algo. I live stream every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. And I also live stream the New York session, New York Open, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. GT Trader, it's bedtime. Yeah, man, I'm right behind you. I'm locking in. So the house account has some nice green today, thanks to Freddie and RM Trades. I'm walking out with some green as well, probably calling it or locking it in at least, and calling it a night for myself as well. But house account, a solid day for the house account. House account was in the red, 2K last night, and between this morning and tonight, back $4,000, 4K in the green. So nicely done, guys. Joseph, how did you do today for New York session? I did good. I came in with some nice, to be fair, I came in with some nice green from Asia from last night. And I believe I took 1 or 2 trades during New York and added. So I had a 2K plus day for the morning session. And now tonight, some nice green as well. So it was a nice day overall between New York and now Asia for me. Hopefully I don't give it back tomorrow with NVIDIA tomorrow. The NVIDIA nonsense tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at NQ. NQ wanting to come down a little further. All right, let's take a look at this. All right, so let's take a look at the stats on the chat account. It's pretty interesting. All right, hold on. You guys want to take a trade on gold? All right, hold on. Ready. Gold short, 2 minis, 40.75. Gold short, 40.75, 2 minis. All right, 40.75 gold short with a stop loss at 77. That's tight. 2 points. Nice. Kobob. It's always 420. $40.78 stop loss. All right. There you go. No wick out. All right. So how's the count in a short setup? Entry at 40.75, tight stop at 40.78, and your TP is 40.66. So close to 9 points on that short. Let's see how it plays out. While it does play out, let's take a look at the house account stats. The house account is a Legends account. Currently, average winning trade 421, average losing trade 637, total net P&L 4380. So we started it on the 11th. I guess I didn't stream these days. It was down 1400, 3800 yesterday, 1900 during the New York session, and now tonight up another 2K. So that'll update a little later. Let's see. Profit factor of 1.4, 67% win rate. All right, I think we're in now. Let's take a look at the chat account. All right, chat. House account is in a short 2-point stop, 3-point stop. And Preddy is targeting 66 on this. There's the setup. And that'll be the last trade for the night. Like I said, I'm locking in my accounts. I'm not messing with my P&L. And then we'll call it a night with this trade. All right, I think it looks better now versus having that block the entire chart. All right. All right, guys, last trade of the night. Like I said, I'm locking in my P&L, but the house account is in a trade right now, short on gold with a tight 3-point stop, entering 40.75. 40.78 is the stop, and targeting 40.66. While we wait for that trade to play out, do me a favor if you're enjoying the content. Help me out with the YouTube algo. Smash that like, smash that subscribe button. Oh, I see why. Because we don't have this. There we go. I was like, there's a reason why I didn't write it down there. Here we go. Now it looks better. All right, I'll fix that tomorrow. Bovis Stereo Americano. Good night, brother. I'll see you in the morning if you trade the New York session. There we go. Now we pulled it off. All right. All right. Chat account is in a short at 75 with a stop at 78, targeting 66. That'll be the last trade of the night. My accounts, I mainly traded NQ tonight. I'm done trading. I'm locking in that green. But NQ undecided if it wants to come back into this range or potentially come back down. All right, guys, while we wait, I think I've said it enough. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. And this will be the last trade with gold. Let's see if anything happens. Things slowing down now. Freddie, I agree, man. Let's go. One big homeless candle. That's all we need. One homeless candle to the downside to get this rolling to the down. This morning, for those of you that traded New York, you had a 100-point homeless candle this morning, a 1-minute 100-point homeless candle during the New York Open. That was pretty wild this morning. Shahid Salim, love me the homeless candles. Yeah, we need a homeless candle here right now. Boom. NQ taking a pullback here. Not able to get back into range, at least not yet. And if you guys saw, this is a regression channel. This channel was flat for most of the night. And this channel right here that you see is a regression. That's automatically adjusted based on my settings. But for most of the stream, this channel was flat. Now we're finally NQ is shifted to the downside. This channel, if you remember, was an ascending channel when I took some of these shorts, including the last short that you guys saw right here. Then it went flat, and now the ascending channel has shifted to the downside with NQ. Goldilocks playing hard, not giving us the short. Candy 4, you want the settings for the regression channel? Sure. So that channel $200. And you can also, I not only use that one, but I also use a Renko version. So I'm watching, if you look at my short was based on Renko as well. Anything above this green line, I'm shorting. Anything below this green line, I'm longing. You can see some of the plays that I made here based on that as well. So just another way of getting some confluence. RM trades, I can take one more trade as long as it's not Goldilocks. Gold is in a trade. If you want to trade NQ, RM, yes, sir. All right, let's go to ES. Okay, so you want to do ES? Mini or micros on ES? Long mini, one mini, I'm assuming. One mini, or how many minis? ES 6630 long. 3 minis, okay. 6630 long. All right. And you want to stop at where's your stop? Your TP is 6635. Break even on gold. All right, let's move your TP. Sorry, your break even. All right, so that gold short moving stop to break even. That's set. Let's go back to ES. We have a long on ES targeting 6635, but let me make this sell. There we go, 6635 and stop at 6626. I think I got it right. I think I got it right. All right, so ES trade 6630 entry, long three minis, targeting 6635 with a 6626 stop, and gold I believe just got stopped out at break even, and nice exit, Preddy, because gold just gapped up. Nice call there, Preddy. Managing the risk and calling a break-even stop. Good stuff. All right, let's hop on to ES. Let me make sure I closed everything on gold, because I tend to leave this and then I wake up in some serious red. All right, here we go. Gold, everything's done. Now all eyes on that ES trade. Oh, RM trades, dude. RM trades with the sniper. Look at this guy. we have our in-house sniper here. Love it. I need a real life Tradeify tutorial. Which do you all recommend? STMP. I would say YouTube, honestly. I'm sure there's a ton of videos on YouTube. Just type in Tradeify tutorial or setup. But Tradeify is in general pretty easy, pretty user friendly, so should be easy. And if you need any help, feel free to type in our Discord. Me or somebody else in the Discord will be happy to help you with questions that you have on Tradeify. Adam Daz, what's up? Welcome to the stream. All right, here we go. Last trade of the night on the house account. RM trades potentially 3 for 3 tonight. I believe, here we go. Hold on. That should give you move stop to break even, please. All right. Stop on that trade is break even. And RM trades potentially 3 for 3 for the night. It's a banger entries. What is the goal on the I believe it's 6K. Yes, taking a little pullback there. I hope I didn't screw up your TP. No, I got it right. 66.35. And ES potentially stopping out for break even. Let's see what happens here. All right, stopped out. All right, guys, that is all I got for tonight. I appreciate everyone, specifically everyone who's tuned in. Thanks to Freddie and RM Trades taking some nice trades on the house account, some good risks tonight. Got lucky on that last trade with a pullback there, but house account nicely in the green, $2,100 for the night. Thanks to you guys, Freddie and RM Trades. And like I said, the house account is available for you guys to take trades on. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'll trade New York session starting at 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Cobop, Spaces, Freddie, Swamper Donkey, RM Trades, appreciate you. Adam, STMP. See who else is here. Yanis, Shahid Salim, Just Some French Fry. Appreciate you, brother. The NATOs, Beryllium Jesse, Kushal Learning. All right, guys. I hope you guys had a good night. PR77. Hope you guys are all in the green. I will see you all tomorrow morning or tomorrow night, depending on what you trade. Team Massive, as always, blessings, sir. Bovis Stereo Americano, have a good night. STMP. Adios from flooded West Valley. Oh, yeah, we had some nasty rain in Arizona today. I'm in Chandler. It wasn't that bad, but I heard about the rain in Scottsdale and the West Valley, so hope everyone's doing there. All right, RM Trades, let's chat tomorrow. I'll give you a buzz or shoot you a message. Real Robot. Hey, Real Robot, by the way, were you able to activate your account, your giveaway? Kelly Kaufman, thank you, sir. Have a good night. Freddie, snowing with the biggest snowflakes in Central Europe. All right, guys. As always, I appreciate you all, man. You guys make this stream fun. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow night or in the morning if you guys trade New York. Appreciate it.